he shouldn't like. I respect what he did. He's in the game. Yeah. Niggas got to go. Come on, bro. You heard?
There's levels.
You dig? And 38 Special is nice. You heard? Like I dig it and shit like that. You dig? But come on, bro.
There's levels.
You dig? Like you dig? Come on, bro. This especially if you ain't fresh like that. You heard? Like if you're drip, your shit ain't fucking get together.
Man. And Jim Jones too, you nigga. I seen that about me, nigga. And at the end of the day, even if I did go all the way in, anything you do in battle rap is warranted. You watch URL, them niggas get super disrespectful. They talking about niggas' kids and shit.
It seems like more clout chasey shit that's been on, like I've been saying from the rip.
First of all, and there's a lot of points to hit on this, so I'll try to not speak as slow as I normally do. First of all, anticipation was way too high.
Yeah.
People were expecting something. He was teasing something. He was leading up to it. You shot a video. You got Fat Joe and Jadakiss lookalikes.
Right.
You're at the Summer Jam. I'm rolling with what Park say. If you bold, be bold, nigga. Do it in they town. Go ahead and do it.
But, Joe, that's like when niggas be saying I'm in your hood, but I'm in your hood at 4 in the morning when ain't nobody outside.
I understand.
It's not
I understand that.
It's not the same.
But he's booked to perform at Summer Jam.
Facts. Before all
pre-show or main stage, that's a big moment, especially for an underground act.
Yeah, it is.
So he is supposed to go up there and relish in that. I'm not mad at that. Anticipation was too high to under-deliver. And I think the consensus is that he did under-deliver with this one. 2, I agree with Parks. I didn't think about the bot, but I did think about the BPM. If you dissing somebody, let's speed it up a little bit. Let's get some, it's adrenaline, it's the chakras, it's.
But let me ask y'all a question. If you dissing somebody, regardless of what the BPMs are, if the lyrics is fire, does it really, really matter?
It does. Yeah. The presentation matters.
Yeah, it does. The beat is always gonna matter.
Yes.
How it's received, and a lot of the consumers, the beat is a large part of that. We'll catch what you're saying at some other time. The beat is important. But that's their style. He slowed it down. That's my third point. Spesh is already on record saying, Jim Jones, you're not qualified to even speak in rapper conversations. Okay, then why are we dedicating, I'm sorry, 80%, 90% of a diss track toward Jim Jones? For me, that seems counterproductive if you're that dismissive of who he is.
Agreed.
Which you said you were. Fourth, I'm totally against dissing Chrissy.
1,000%.
1,000.
Yeah. Always.
That's where it lost.
That's where you get to bozo land.
That's where
for me. Like, what are you doing?
That's where it lost me.
Now, from his perspective, war is war.
Nope.
I just don't think that that's wise. I've been consistent in that. He thinks he's dissing Jim Jones and Jadakiss and whoever, and you dissing Rock Nation and Bird Gang and all the people that all of these people are affiliated with. So that's musicians, that's venues, it's too much to name. If you down to do that, see, I think he just doing some rapper shit, which is what I said, on some old school, hey, I came in the game thinking I could rap with everybody, let's rap, nigga, I'm better than you niggas. But that wasn't the game. It's way bigger than that. So if you down to do that, cool. Dissing Chrissy just seems like a total misstep.
I never loved dissing family. Especially this early in the game, before we even get to like real mudslinging.
Yeah.
Like this started from wearing a white tee or whatever the fucking Jim Jones initial diss was. Like, we don't need to go to wives.
I agree with
personal opinion.
Like, and again, if you really think you can rap and out rap,
then do it.
Rap his ass under the bus.
Right.
Like, yo, you that low hanging. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of dissing
But
nobody's wife.
especially Chrissy, to
Any
me.
of that.
I'm not a fan of dissing nobody's wife. But some people just are known for minding their business. Some people are known for the silence. Some people, the way they silent is so gangster.
Yeah, you gotta respect it.
What are you fucking doing, yo? You
got a soul.
Like, those people those people you don't involve in whatever sideshow you're doing.
This is new era diss record, which is weird coming from Spesh, who's of age. You know what I'm saying? Like, going to the family and mudslinging is not like the cloth of rapper that he usually portrays.
We lost the plot.
Yeah.
This started with him and Jadakiss, and now we on him and Jim Jones and his wife.
Yeah, I ain't like it.
We've left your lyrical ability now.
Right.
Now they judging your song making. You probably blackballed from a few things. It's probably a few events that you shouldn't attend now, for sure. And it's like, for what? For the fans' first impression from that diss track? Like, it ain't even like you did this and then followed with like a plan.
Monster.
Like, I don't understand what 38 Spesh is doing. Yes, he can rap. Yes, I like him. This is improper planning, improper strategy, and just this song is
bad execution.
This is
all
letting
the
the
way
internet.
across the board.
This is letting the internet talk you into jumping off a bridge in a bad way.
But
I don't understand it. I don't. And I was trying to invite him up here to speak to 38 Spesh directly, but I ain't in the mudslinging. Once you do that, what you want me to do? I can't sit next to you.
Yeah, I agree 1,000%.
Please don't shoot at me. I'm just chilling. I'm just commentating, calling it. Gotta call a fair fight. Now that we've heard the Spesh diss track, don't do it again. Don't say Jada. Don't say Jadakiss, Sunkiss,
Jada Pinky, right?
There's been heavy speculation ever since 38 Spesh aimed bars at Chrissy Lampkin, Jim Jones' longtime girlfriend. People immediately started asking, why did he get her involved? You heard? Why even mention Chrissy in a rap battle? But 38 Spesh clearly plays by a different set of rules when another MC steps into that ring. His mindset is cold. Once the battle starts, nobody connected to the opponent is automatically protected. He's making it clear that outside opinions won't change how he attacks on wax. And in his world, nobody is off limits when the pressure gets real. Let's break it down. Whether you're new here or already locked in, welcome to Dripzine. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those bell notifications so you never miss a drop. This situation is getting messy fast, and we need to jump straight into it because everybody saw where this beef started, but the Chrissy line pushed it into a completely different lane, and now the whole conversation has changed overnight, right? We already watched Kiss and 38 Spesh trade shots back and forth, but since then, this situation has spread beyond those two names. DJ Khaled got mentioned, Fat Joe's side started talking tough, and then Jim Jones stepped into the mix. I have to call it how it looks. Jim inserted himself into somebody else's battle, and now 38 Spesh is turning his attention toward him. Before we get into Spesh's response, you need to hear what happened at Summer Jam. Chrissy Lampkin, the love and hip-hop star and Jim Jones' longtime partner, became part of the smoke again. At this point, she is catching stray bars in a battle she never started. Listen closely to what 38 Spesh said on that stage, because that moment had everybody talking. Right there, the disrespect between 38 Spesh and Jim Jones jumped to another level. A lot of people said Chrissy Lampkin should be off limits. They believe partners and relatives should not be dragged into rap beef, especially when they are not holding the microphone. But 38 Spesh comes from that raw, smack D-Feed D battle era, the Murder Mooks, Loaded Luxes, and Charlie clips of the game. He respects that style, and in his mind, once two rappers enter a battle, almost every angle can become material. That does not mean everybody agrees, but it explains why he is not backing away from those bars.
Jones shit. Hold up, yo, Jim. I got a bone to pick. That's some whole shit worried about how another nigga clothes fit. With your house on the foreclosed list. You lost your crib in 06, and this nigga still homesick. What I really don't get, you wanna be a street nigga so bad that you got Alpo old bitch. But Poe says she don't blow dick. Poe says she don't. Man, this nigga talking like a boss, but ain't giving out no jobs. Nigga, you can't even go home and get a blow job. Before you made cash off rap, what was your job? Jim's story faker than the one Fat Joe robbed. And yo bro, face type ballad, Without that body work, that bitch would be shaped like Callan. Better replace them steaks for some late night salads. No matter how much you hate, you can't take my talent. You fucking with a real man with skilled hands. I took kilograms and build brands. Got a flow that could fill stands. And only reason Kiss eating, cause he Fat Joe little man. And since y'all went and got that hook from Stove Dog, I just might go in the back and hook Stove Dog. Kiss, you'll never be your own boss. And only a bitch ass nigga record phone calls. Trust.
Now listen to this clip because Spesh takes it further. He says Jim Jones is lucky and leaves that statement hanging in the air. Pay attention to how he explains it because that one word says plenty. So Spesh is saying those first shots were light compared to what could happen if people keep testing him. He grew up studying the URL and Smack DVD era where battle rappers crossed lines, attacked every angle, and showed no mercy once cameras started rolling. For anybody looking for the full interview, it should be dropping tomorrow. Check out 050 The Movement and China Brim because that is where you can hear what 38 Spesh had to say. I understand the mindset he is describing. People who came up watching that era see battle rap as verbal warfare. Once the match begins, they believe almost nothing is protected, and every detail can become a punchline. That approach is harsh, but it is part of the culture Spesh respects.
On Jim Jones. Why you brought up his girlfriend, Chrissy? Or it just was a good time to do it?
Get this understood, right? I watch URL battle rapping. And if you watch URL battle rapping, that wasn't even disrespectful, homie. That was light. You understand me? That's light to compare to where I'm gonna take it if niggas keep playing with me.
When it comes to Chrissy Lampkin, his position seems to be, hey look, when it comes to Chrissy Lampkin, anybody can say anything about her because she is a public figure. She appeared on Love and Hip Hop. Parts of her personal life played out on television, and stories about her have circulated publicly. In Spesh's eyes, he is taking information out there and turning it into battle material. But he did not stop there. He went deeper, made it clear criticism will not shake him, and showed that he will push this situation further. Pay attention now. I love the energy here. Look, Spesh is basically saying, mention my mother, she passed away. He is not acting bothered by the direction this battle could take. His message is simple. Yo, look, there's no limit here. He's lucky that's all I did, cause he came in my business first of all. In his eyes, Jim stepped into his situation first, so now every angle is fair game. That is why Spesh is not leaving anything on the table. He is willing to address whatever comes up and put it directly on a record.
Explain something to you, homie. This ain't had nothing to do about his girl. I was making a point about him, how bad he wanted to be a street nigga.
Oh, okay.
Talking no bad about his woman. You understand? And at the end of the day, even if I did go all the way in, anything you do in battle rap is warranted. You watch URL, them niggas get super disrespectful. They talking about niggas' kids and shit. Stupid shit. You understand? This battle rap, nigga. This a blood sport. What y'all want me to say? Oh, yo, you nice. I think you a good person and all that. Man, fuck all that. I'm picking you niggas apart with truth, homie. So it is what it is. Niggas can say this, that, and the third, homie. This a blood sport. It is what it is. When did we start getting soft? Yo, you mentioned this girl, nigga. I mentioned your mama, nigga. What's wrong with these niggas, man? You hear me? This is a blood sport, my nigga. I don't give a fuck. Mention my mama. My mama dead, nigga.
I love the energy.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'ma mention yours, nigga. She gonna have to live and witness you get fucked up. Mine's gone, nigga.
That's right.
Nigga, when we could do whatever, nigga.
Things just got serious because he is not backing away from Jim Jones or Chrissy Lampkin. He is making it clear that if somebody brings his family into it, he feels free to answer with that same energy. But this is where the debate gets heated. Jim Jones has built a strong street reputation in hip-hop, so people are shocked to see 38 Spesh pressing him this openly. Spesh is saying Jim is lucky he did not dig even deeper, and that warning makes everybody wonder how far the next track could go. So should Chrissy be off limits when the battle reaches the booth? Are partners, parents, and relatives protected, or does every public detail become material once two rappers start trading bars? Personally, I understand the old school battle mindset, but I also think this needs to stay on wax. Let the music decide who wins, because once it leaves the booth, the situation can become bigger than rap. Ultimately, Spesh feels like he can address anybody, especially when that person is a public figure. People are going to talk, and that comes with the spotlight. I have not seen Jim Jones lose his cool. Spesh believes Jim stepped into business that had nothing to do with him, and now Chrissy Lampkin is catching heat because of that choice. Shout out to Chrissy, because nobody wants to get dragged into somebody else's rap battle. But this is the lane Spesh is choosing. To him, battle rap is a blood sport on wax, where every public angle can be used and nobody gets special protection. The question is whether fans agree or think partners and family should stay off limits. Get in the comments and let me know. Should 38 Spesh have left Chrissy Lampkin out, or is everybody connected to the situation fair game once records start dropping? Personally, I like how he is handling Jim Jones and Kiss through music. He is keeping pressure in the booth, and that $500,000 challenge shows he wants the competition taken seriously. But here is the bigger angle nobody is really discussing. The $500,000 challenge changes this from regular trash talk into a public test. Spesh is putting money, pride, and reputation on the table, which forces everybody involved to make a decision. Either step into the booth, ignore him completely, or respond outside the music and risk looking like the battle got too personal. Kiss is already a respected legend, so he does not need to prove himself to anybody, but that is exactly why Spesh keeps applying pressure. He knows fans will keep asking whether Kiss accepts the challenge, drops another record, or lets the younger hunger speak louder. Sometimes silence looks mature, but in rap battles, silence can also let the other artist control the story. Jim Jones is dealing with a different problem. This started as somebody else's lyrical conflict, but once he entered the conversation, Spesh found a fresh target. Now every interview, post, and reaction can become another piece of content for the next record. That is how these situations grow bigger without anybody even meeting face to face. And let's be honest, the audience is driving part of this now. Every clip gets reposted, every line gets broken down, and every quiet day creates new rumors. Spesh understands that game, and right now, he is moving like somebody who wants the spotlight, the competition, and the pressure all at once. Another thing making this situation dangerous for reputations is the way 38 Spesh keeps choosing his moments. He is not just throwing random shots every day. He drops a line, lets the internet argue about it, then comes back with another statement that pushes the story even further. That is calculated pressure, and right now, everybody else is being forced to react on his
Explain
timing.
something to you, homie. This ain't had nothing to do about his girl. I was making a point about him, how bad he wanted to be a street nigga.
Oh, okay.
Talking no bad about his woman. You understand? And at the end of the day, even if I did go all the way in, anything you do in battle rap is warranted. You watch URL, them niggas get super disrespectful. They talking about niggas' kids and shit. Stupid shit. You understand? This battle rap, nigga. This a blood sport. What y'all want me to say? Oh, yo, you nice. I think you a good person and all that. Man, fuck all that. I'm picking you niggas apart with truth, homie. So it is what it is. Niggas can say this, that, and the third, homie. This a blood sport. It is what it is. When did we start getting soft? Yo, you mentioned this girl, nigga. I mentioned your mama.
Jim Jones also has to think carefully about his next move. If he responds too aggressively, people may say Spesh got under his skin. If he stays quiet, fans could claim he has no answer after Chrissy's name was brought into the battle. Either way, the conversation keeps moving, and Spesh remains right in the center of it. Then you have the New York politics behind the scenes. Kiss, Jim Jones, Fat Joe, and DJ Khaled all have long relationships across the industry, while Spesh represents that upstate hunger that feels overlooked. So this is slowly becoming bigger than one diss record. It is starting to feel like the established names against an artist who believes he deserves more respect. And that may be Spesh's real goal here. He is challenging the idea that legends cannot be touched, questioned, or tested. He wants everybody judged by the bars they deliver today, not only by what they accomplished years ago. That mindset is bold, and it is exactly why this battle keeps getting harder to ignore.
Hey, yo, Justin, Brown, whatever your name is, 38 Spesh, whatever your name is, right? You got 24 hours to let me know who Tyrone Members is. You got 24 hours. He called 65 years behind the wall. He's from the Rock, aka Rochester, right? You got 24 hours to respond. I did my homework. Let me know who Tyrone Members is. He came back with a reversal, and he passed away with stomach cancer behind the wall in the early 2000s. I don't even know who that is. You got 24 hours to respond, B. You heard? BXTS, you know the vibe. Let me know who Tyrone Members is.
Hey, yo, Fat Joe. Spent 20 years as a man in prison. We deal with paperwork, homie. And we don't do all that slander shit, right? So I got a question for you. Who is Scotty Spina? Who is Scotty Spina? What the fuck you did to Scotty Spina? Yeah, Terror Squad, what he did to Scotty Spina? Who is Scotty? Ask him who is Scotty Spina. You ain't got 24 hours to respond. You got 12 hours to respond.
It is what it is. Put your money where your mouth is. Spesh is not scared to speak freely, and that confidence comes from being self-made. He never depended on a deal, never had to protect industry relationships, and never built his career around answering to people. Straight out of Rochester, New York, he created his lane, so he feels nobody can control what he says on wax. That independence also makes him harder to pressure. Spesh is willing to risk his reputation, challenge respected names, and use any public angle available, even when the subject becomes somebody's partner, mother, or family. Smash that like button, subscribe to Dripzine, and turn on those bell notifications. Get in the comments and tell me where you stand, because this is a touchy subject. Did 38 Spesh cross the line by mentioning Chrissy, or does battle rap mean everybody connected can become material? Put the debate below, keep it respectful, and salute.
I think I'm better than everybody.
Yeah, let's get to that. That's what I'm talking. I respect that.
Yeah.
I want to ask you something else. Would you like to be on the same stage with Jim Jones or Jadakiss and y'all, you know what I'm saying, hash this out?
Yeah, so check this, right? This is what I want to say right here, right? Check this. Jada want to do something, we ain't got to go back and forth, right? I got $500,000 on me right now. We could do 3 verses on the stage, you heard? Round for round, 3 verses, round for round. That's it. And we handle this like men in the ring. All of that back and forth shit. I got $500,000 on me. We could do 3 rounds in the ring, 3 verses. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got the cash, have Fat Joe put it up, nigga. You heard me? No, seriously.
No, I respect that. I respect that.
And that's how we can handle that. If not, then we ain't gotta go with the back and forth shit, throw shots on other niggas' records. Before tell him before he diss me on a song that he don't own. You know, we could go and put up some cash and do this the right way. I gotta have a ticket on myself. And we could do this in the ring with no crowd because this ain't a popularity contest. 3 judges. We could have G-Rap, Rakim, and Big Daddy Kane as the judges, homie. Woo! We keep this shit all the way hip-hop.